What if the next big idea isn't about copying what works, but creating something new? That's the idea of Peter Thiel's 0 to 1, challenging founders to go from 0 to 1. Today, we're diving into 0 to 1, the mindset manual for building the future. So grab your coffee, and let's go from 0 to 1. Thiel emphasizes creating new value, moving from 0 to 1, rather than improving existing models. He argues true innovation leads to a monopoly as a reward for offering unique value. Start small, dominate a niche, then expand. Build a strong foundation before tackling larger challenges. Building a great team with a shared vision is paramount. 0 to 1 challenges us to think contrarian, seek breakthrough technology, and ask, what truth do few agree on? Embrace these principles to build the future, not replicate the past.
Let's explore the ideas and the person behind them. Peter Thiel. He co-founded PayPal, invested early in Facebook and Palantir, and mentored many Silicon Valley leaders. The book 0 to 1 started as class notes by Blake Masters, a Stanford student attending Thiel's lectures. These notes went viral and evolved into the book. It became iconic because Thiel discussed thinking differently. He stated that every moment in business happens uniquely. That's our starting point. Many believe progress means copying what's successful, creating another app or token. Thiel argues that this approach is going from 1 to n. True innovation means going from 0 to 1, creating something entirely new. Consider the first airplane, computer, or iPhone. These were new dimensions. Thiel asks, what valuable company is nobody building? Answering this means you're thinking from 0 to 1.
Many believe technology progresses on its own. Thiel says, the future isn't guaranteed. It depends on our choices today. He divides progress into two types: horizontal, which is copying what works, and vertical, which is creating new things. China's growth is horizontal, while Silicon Valley's is vertical. For a better future, we need more vertical innovation. Thiel's controversial statement, competition is for losers. This challenges conventional wisdom, but here's his reasoning. In perfect competition, companies fight for scraps, leading to vanishing profits. Monopolies, however, create unique value and can think long-term. Google dominates search not by crushing competitors, but by building something so superior that no one else could truly compete. The lesson, don't compete, create. Build a monopoly by being so different that you own your own niche.
Peter Thiel's book 0 to 1 makes us question how we look at progress and innovation. He likes to ask, what is one important truth that very few people actually agree with you on? Meaningful progress really comes from acting when you have a different belief. There are many secrets, truths that are missed, but startups are able to find them. Airbnb rented out homes to complete strangers, and surprisingly, it actually worked out well. Startups will often fail early on. If the main mission is unclear, then growth itself won't be able to help. A startup is really like a cult that has a strong mission, so the teams must believe in it. PayPal's early team went on to create Tesla, YouTube, and Palantir with their bold thinking. So focus on your team and the mission first, and then the rest of the things will follow.
In venture capital, one startup often returns all the profits. That's called a power law. Thiel says the same applies to your time. One idea, one decision, one project will shape 90% of your success. So instead of chasing 10 average things, find the one thing that could be massive. Facebook wasn't the first social network, but it was the one that hit the power law curve. Many people act like success is random. Thiel says, no, the best founders plan for the future. They believe the world is understandable and they can shape it. If you treat life like a lottery, you'll never take deliberate bets. Instead, think definitively, what do I know is true and how can I act on it? This mindset separates doers from dreamers.
How do you build a monopoly? Thiel's framework: start small, dominate a niche, then scale up. Escape competition by creating something unique. Amazon began with books, then expanded. Tesla started with luxury EVs, then went mainstream. The secret is focus. Be the best in one thing before expanding. Thiel also discusses the future of technology. AI with humans, not AI versus humans. Computers handle scale and calculation. Humans provide creativity and judgment. Palantir exemplifies this, using software to help humans make better decisions. The future belongs to those who combine both, collaborating with machines rather than competing.
Thiel notes successful founders seem extreme, a mix of opposites, arrogant yet humble, visionary yet paranoid. Elon Musk works hard, jokes on Twitter. Steve Jobs was spiritual and ruthless. That's the founder's paradox, intensity to bend reality. Thiel, the future isn't automatic. We must create it. The greatest danger, stagnation. Copy or invent. 0 to 1 means believing your idea moves humanity forward, even if doubted.